Your sudden detachment has them feeling uneasy as they question whether you're still committed to this relationship or if you're slowly drifting away. They can't ignore the subtle distance you've placed between you two, making them wonder if your thoughts are drifting toward someone or something else. Every glance you avoid, every word left unsaid, has them questioning if you've lost interest or if there's something deeper you're wrestling with. They've started to notice the way your presence feels a little less warm, a little more distant, and it's making them wonder if something has changed between you. The way you've been pulling away ever so slightly has them fearing that their worst insecurities might be true, that you're no longer as invested in this as you once were. They can't help but feel like the person they knew is slowly slipping away, leaving them to wonder if your heart is still theirs or if it's already gone. Your newfound silence is speaking volumes to them, raising questions they never thought they'd have to ask about your feelings and intentions. They've begun to notice the way you seem to be holding back, as if there's a part of you they're no longer allowed to see, and it's filling them with uncertainty. Every day you seem a little more distant, a little less engaged, and it's making them wonder if this change is a sign of something more profound. They've been trying to piece together the reasons behind your change in behavior, wondering if you're protecting your heart or hiding something that could change everything. The growing gap between your interactions has them fearing that you're slowly, silently slipping away from the connection you once shared. They can't help but notice how you're no longer as open or enthusiastic, and it's making them question if your feelings have changed or if there's something you're afraid to reveal. Your sudden withdrawal has left them feeling lost, wondering if they did something wrong or if you're simply no longer interested in keeping the bond strong. The way you've been acting has them feeling like they're standing on shaky ground, unsure if you're still as committed as you once were or if you're contemplating a new direction. They've noticed how you've become more introspective, and it's making them wonder if you're questioning your place in their life or if there's something more at play. The subtle shifts in your behavior are making them wonder if you're pulling away on purpose or if you're struggling with something they can't yet understand. They can't shake the feeling that your heart is no longer fully present, and it's causing them to wonder if you're preparing to move on, even if you haven't said the words yet. Your recent distance has left them feeling uneasy as they question whether your feelings are changing or if there's something deeper you're keeping from them. They've noticed how you don't laugh as freely or share as openly as you used to, and it's making them question whether your heart is still in this relationship. The way you've been keeping things to yourself has them wondering if you're hiding a secret or if your feelings for them are slowly fading away. They can't help but notice that the energy between you two has shifted, leaving them to wonder if this is the beginning of the end or just a temporary storm. Your sudden hesitation in your interactions has them feeling like something's off, as they question if you're still fully invested or if you've already checked out. The distance you've created, even in the smallest moments, has them fearing that you're slowly pulling away, leaving them behind without an explanation. They've noticed that your once vibrant connection feels muted, and it's making them wonder if your heart has changed or if there's something else going on beneath the surface. Every time you hold back, every time you hesitate, it feeds their fear that something has shifted in your heart, making them question what the future holds. Your recent aloofness has them feeling like they're losing you, piece by piece, and it's left them questioning if your heart is still theirs or if it's already moving on. They've started to wonder if your silence is a sign of something deeper, something that could change the course of your relationship in ways they're not prepared for. The way you've been acting has them fearing that the connection you once shared is slowly slipping away, leaving them grasping for answers they may never find. Your sudden reluctance to share your thoughts has them feeling like there's a growing chasm between you, and it's making them wonder if you're drifting away. They can't help but feel that your heart is no longer fully in this, and it's causing them to question whether you're already halfway out the door. They can't help but notice the subtle shift in your demeanor, and it's got them questioning whether your heart is still in the same place or if you've found a new path to walk. Every action you take now is met with scrutiny as they try to decode whether your newfound distance is a sign of inner turmoil or the birth of a new beginning. Your recent behavior has them in a state of confusion, wondering if the spark that once lit your connection has dimmed or if you're merely navigating through a storm in silence. The change in your behavior has not gone unnoticed, and now they can't shake the feeling that something profound is stirring within you, something that could alter everything between you two. They've seen the way your smile doesn't reach your eyes like it used to, and it's making them question whether your feelings have taken a different turn. There's a growing distance between you that they can't quite understand, and it's left them wondering if your mind is elsewhere, lost in thoughts that you're not ready to share. Your sudden shift in behavior has left them with a million questions, each one more pressing than the last, as they try to decipher whether you're pulling away or protecting something deep inside. They've noticed how you've become more guarded, less open, and it's making them wonder if there's something you're hiding or if you're simply evolving into someone new. The way you've been acting lately has them on edge, unsure if you're distancing yourself to protect your heart or if you've already found solace in someone else's arms. They can't help but wonder if the change in your behavior is a reflection of something they've done, or if it's a sign that you're drifting away, caught in a tide of your own thoughts. Your recent actions have sparked a wave of uncertainty in them as they question whether you're preparing to leave or simply testing the waters of a new emotional landscape. The shift in your energy is palpable, and it's left them wondering if you're still the same person they fell for, or if you've grown in ways they can't yet comprehend. They've seen the way your enthusiasm has waned, and it's making them question if your heart is still fully invested in this connection, or if you're quietly slipping away. The change in your behavior is like a silent alarm, warning them that something is different, something that could change the course of your relationship forever. Your recent detachment has them feeling uneasy as they wonder if you're distancing yourself to protect your heart, or if there's something deeper at play. They've noticed the way you've been holding back, and it's making them wonder if you're afraid of something or if you're simply not as invested as you once were. The way you've been acting has sparked a deep sense of insecurity in them as they question whether you're still in love or if your heart is already elsewhere. Your sudden change in behavior has left them with a lingering doubt, wondering if you're still committed to this relationship or if you're slowly pulling away. They can't help but feel that your recent actions are a sign of something more, something that you're not ready to admit, but that could change everything between you. Your behavior has become a puzzle they can't solve, and it's making them question whether you're still the same person or if you're evolving into someone new. The way you've been acting lately has them in a state of confusion, wondering if you're pulling away or if you're just going through something that you can't yet share. They've noticed the subtle changes in your behavior, and it's making them wonder if your heart is still in this relationship or if you're slowly drifting away. Your recent detachment has them feeling uncertain as they question whether you're still committed to this connection or if you're quietly preparing to leave. The change in your behavior is like a signal, warning them that something is different, something that could alter the course of your relationship. They've seen the way you've been acting, and it's making them wonder if you're still in love or if your heart has already moved on to someone else. Your recent actions have sparked a sense of insecurity in them as they question whether you're still fully invested in this relationship or if you're slowly pulling away. They can't help but feel that your behavior is a sign of something more, something that you're not ready to admit, but that could change everything between you. The way you've been acting has left them with a lingering doubt, wondering if you're still the same person or if you've grown in ways they can't yet comprehend. Your sudden detachment has them feeling uneasy as they question whether you're still committed to this relationship or if you're slowly drifting away.